This week on Sport Fishing, we're headed back to the beautiful East Cape. And for this week's episode, we'll be fishing at a Rancho Leonero, one of Baja's finest resorts. And today we even have a celebrity for you as we go looking for billfish and Dorado. Hi, I'm Dan Hernandez. I'd like to welcome you to this week's episode of Sport Fishing. Well, today we're down in Baja and we'll be fishing out of Rancho Leonero. We got a piece of wood back here that we're looking for Dorado under. And we haven't found anything here, but we're gonna go ahead and head offshore. Hopefully gonna show you some marlin, maybe even a marlin azul, a blue marlin, or even some tuna. And fishing with us today is our first ever celebrity fishing show. It is Mr. Marty Milner.
Morning.
How you doing, Marty?
Good, doing great. We had a great day yesterday.
Yeah, he came in with his two boys who are on the boat with us today. They caught 2 sailfish and 2 blue marlin, and you guys got 1 big one. That fish was over 200?
Just under 200.
Just
Not
under
really
200.
big for a blue, but a nice fish.
Well, compared to all the fish that came in yesterday, it was the biggest fish
Yeah,
of
we
the
had a
day.
super day.
It was great.
Hopefully we'll be able to do the same thing with you today, Dan.
Well, stay tuned and we'll be right back with a lot of action here on the East Cape out of Rancho Leonero. Let's see, if we have a day like you had yesterday, I'll be happy.
So will we.
This week's episode of Sport Fishing is brought to you in part by Super Silver Thread. When it's time to change your line, it's time for Super Silver Thread. By Mustad, the fish hook people. By Lowry's, the difference is delicious. Bomber Baits for both fresh and saltwater fishing. And by Shakespeare, manufacturing America's best-selling rod, the Ugly Stick. We got 2 fish right here in the area, 2 sailfish, and I was hooked up, and Stuart had one too. I wouldn't say he had one on, but he had the fish come up and bite his bait, and I blew it. And Stuart swung a little too early too. And our skipper just gave us a little lecture about relax, wait, and let them run. So that's what we're gonna do, okay?
Oh yeah.
The fish are too. What we're doing right now, we're just slow trolling the same area. We're just circling. We're trying to keep the baits right in the area. And all 3 of us have little sardinas on. I got 50-pound super silver thread on to a live bait hook. I got a 4-aught reel here by Accurate. And I got my Shakespeare Ugly Stick, tiger rod. And all we're doing is just circling this area so we can get those sailfish to come back. There are 2 sailfish just traveling together, and you know, we should have caught both of them. There's really just no excuse for that. Just a little too anxious. Part of fishing. There's a lure. See the lure. Should be right behind it.
You got him.
He's swimming in. Oh, he's there. Don't worry. Probably just swimming straight in. Yeah, I see him. I see him. I can see him. You're doing a great job on him. Remember, this is fun. You paid to do this. We're with you parallel. Come on, smile. This is fun. Oh, he's all lit up nice and purple. He's beautiful looking. When he gets right up here, don't be afraid if he takes off and run. Just let him run. Right down there. You got him. Great job there. There you go. Now step back, Andy. Just step back so you can reach the leader.
Further.
Okay, Andy. Hold on the rod. The fish goes. You're just going to keep fighting him. Hey, he's got him. Oh, it is a sailfish.
Nice sail. Get the camera.
Let me get down there and help him.
Where's the camera? Oh, there it is.
I don't know.
Yeah, oh yeah, more than that.
Oh, more than that.
Let me get a good look at it.
Okay, let's get a shot of him real quick. Thomas, we'll bring him in real quick for a second. There he goes. There he goes. All right. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Is he gone? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let him go.
Here he goes. Oh, he's a little stunned.
Yeah, he'll swim away here in a second.
Come on. Hoi, hoi.
Hello, Dan.
Hey, John, how you doing?
Great. Welcome to Rancho Leonero.
Thank you. It's always great to be back in the East Cape. And for all of you at home, this is John Ireland. He has one of the nicest resorts of all of Mexico, and especially in the East Cape here. And there's lots of different resorts, but John has one of the most unique ones in the sense that it's not the biggest resort, but it's probably the most quaint, most elegant, and you have top-notch service here from everything.
Well, thanks, Dan. How about if I give you the nickel tour here and we'll take a look around and I'll show you.
Sure, thanks. So how many rooms do you have here, John?
We have 26. We just finished the last 4 this year. We started out originally with 5 rooms, and that was in 1984 when we got those done. Then we built another 6, that was 1987, and then we started our bungalows, and we added, 12 bungalows.
And those are the ones that are right down by the water?
Exactly. And they're really our most popular rooms. It's been an ongoing process. You know, I didn't have the money to do it all at once, to build it all at once, so we built as we went, and it's worked out really well.
And are the rooms set up for a certain size group, or is everything flexible?
All the rooms are real large. The minimum room size is about 360 square feet, and they run up to 700 square feet. So they're all plenty big for a family, or triples, 3 guys. We get a lot of a group of guys, and they enjoy coming in together and cramming into one room, you know. So it's cheaper that way, of course, also. But we have a lot of that, and then of course we have the couples that come in. The bungalows are by far and away the most popular with the couples,
Right.
and the large
Regular
suites
rooms,
are very popular with families because they're so large. We have 6 standards, and the rest are all suites and bungalows. So.
Now, I know that you're more famous for your pangas. You have such a large fleet of pangas here. And you also do have cruisers.
Exactly. In fact, we're converting over. We're actually the only hotel in the East Cape now that runs pangas, and that's real good because there's a lot of people that won't fish on anything but, and of course it's less expensive. But we also are switching over slowly now. We've got 4 of our own cruisers, and by this time next year we'll have 7 cruisers of our own. And so we want to be a well-rounded hotel. We want to have some of everything and plenty for everybody that, you know, to get the boat that they want to get, rather than waiting on the beach and not being sure. You know, I'm very aware of how it is coming down and going fishing and being anxious and not sure what kind of boat you're going to get or whether you're going to get a boat at all. So we try to take that suspense, that mystery out of it, and everybody knows the evening before what they're on and the type of boat. And we're very proud of our boats. Our fleet, since adding Billy Stevens onto as manager of the boat fleet now, it's the quality's gone way, way up. He's a very knowledgeable fisherman and does a great job keeping the boats up. The boats don't break, and very personalized service on the beach for everybody. That's the only thing he does. So.
If that name sounds familiar to you at home, Billy Stevens is a longtime skipper out of San Diego. Ran his own charter boat for many years and ran a bunch of other charter boats. And now you stole them, and he's down here.
Exactly.
Helping you out.
Exactly. And it's been good for Billy and good for us too. We're very happy to have Billy on board, and it's worked out for the guests and everyone else too.
And that's one of the things that's always been lacking down here in the East Cape, is having somebody that was knowledgeable in what anglers expect from Southern California.
Exactly. What we're trying to do is we're trying to bring the sophistication of California long-range fishing to Baja here. And Billy is really definitely a big asset to us. Very knowledgeable fisherman, knows what's going on, can talk to the guests on the beach when they go out, let them know what's going on, what their best chances are, and then talk to them when they come back in and help them out in any way he can. English is a big part of it. You can, anywhere you go here at Rancho Leonero, everyone speaks English, all the employees, so there is no communication problem at all. And that's a big thing when you come down here for sure.
Now, other than the suites and the rooms and stuff, now you also have a large dining room, and most of the meals, or all the meals are there?
All the meals are included, yeah. In the dining room, of course, and on the terrace here where we're sitting. Most of the meals this time of year are taken on the terrace because obviously
More comfortable.
it's cooler, and of course you can't beat the view.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
and you also have a beautiful pool.
Absolutely. And the pool's been in for now, 6 years. And we've noticed since we opened the hotel, the number of women to men has increased proportionally. Everybody now is bringing their wives, and women enjoy the hotel a lot. They can snorkel off the front, sit by the pool, go horseback riding. So the guys don't feel as guilty leaving them on the beach. They would somewhere else.
That's one thing we should point out. This isn't a fish camp. This is a true resort.
This is a true resort, exactly. And fishing is our game, and that's what we do, and that's what we're here for.
So how often do you get to come down here, Marty?
Down here, at least twice a year.
Down the East Cape area?
Yeah. I think this year I was down 3 times, and we were in mainland Mexico once too.
That was a Mazatlan?
Yeah, bass fishing.
And for our viewers, why don't we introduce your sons real
All right,
quick?
this is Stuart, and the one that caught the sailfish earlier is Andrew. They're my youngest.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom, is that what you said? All right.
What we're doing right now is we're just drifting and slow trolling small sardinas. That's what we have here in the tank. And what we're trying to do is get the tuna to come up. We have a big school of porpoise all around us, golfing, flipper type. And underneath them are the tuna, and below them are even the marlin. And the marlin will eat the tuna, and the tuna will eat the bait fish that the dolphin are eating. So what we're trying to do is get around them and stuff. We passed up some of these boats around us, and they were hooked up on tuna. That's what we're hoping to get. And Marty's son, lucky enough to get that nice sailfish on the way out. So hopefully, we just keep trolling. See if we can get some more fish here. That's the one problem with this offshore stuff. It's hurry up and wait.
Yeah. And a long run to get here.
Yeah. Plus the flight.
You fished inshore yesterday, huh?
Yeah, yesterday we fished way inshore for rooster fish, but the water, I'm not sure if it's because of the last couple of weeks of storms or whatever, but what was normally a real clear fluorescent green, or a real clear green water, it was so dark that we couldn't even see the bottom. It's real murky. And I know most of you, guys my age and older, all remember Marty from Adam 12 and Route 66.
Oh, you got to be a little older than you to remember Route 66, Danny.
But Adam 12, I remember growing up on that program.
I'm getting to the age now where 60-year-old women are coming up to me and said, "My mother just loves you."
I just wish any woman would come up to me and say that. I've been single too long. But they have a great radio show, and if you haven't caught it, it's on 690 in the hours.
It's on from 6 to 8, reel them in, 6 to 8 on Saturday mornings and 7 to 8 on Sunday mornings on Extra Sport 690 out of San Diego. But you hear our signal all over Southern California. It's a real strong signal.
We're going to show you some footage that I shot here a few days earlier, fishing with another friend of mine, John, down here out of Rancho Leonero. Floating tree. Right here, we got Dorado right here. We got school of Dorado all around us now. Here we go. Okay. Give me the rod. No? No hooks? John.
Oh!
Nice Dorado.
Nice job.
Okay, I'm gonna bait up right here. John's got a Dorado going there. We got a must-have live bait hook. We got 60-pound test leader here. And I'm fishing with 30-pound test super silver thread. There's a fish right there. Look right behind this Dorado, you can see a couple more. There's a big bull right there behind him. Watch this, I'm gonna feed them and they're gonna come right up and get it. Watch my bait right here. Here he comes, here he comes.
Oh, yeah!
Right there, right there. Yeah, here we go. Oh! Right there, right next to the boat. There's a couple more fish right with them. That's not even the big one. We got some big ones right around us. All right, John. Oh, look at this big one. God, there's a huge one there. I'll keep mine in the water. This ugly stick is just doing a great job. We got 30-pound test super silver thread on, and all you do is just kind of pump the fish. He's trying everything he can to get away. He's tried jumping, now he's tried going deep. Can't go that deep. There's nothing to cut me off on. There he is right there again. He'll probably jump again. Nice little bull. There we go. All right. That's this, Mario. Yes. So what we're gonna do is, oh, there we go.
No.
Se fue. Turista. You got him there, John? Who got two? Oh! This is a big one. Here we go, Mario. Oh yeah.
Bueno.
Okay, this is John Deutsch, one of my buddies. He's in the fishing industry. And is this your first trip to Baja?
First trip to East Cape.
First trip to East Cape, and he just nailed this beautiful Dorado. Got it on live bait Sardina. This is Mario, our deckhand here. And we're on the Vigiani out of Rancho Leonero. And we're going to show you a little bit more about Dorado fishing while we're out here on the East Cape, and I'm happy you were able to come out with us.
Thank you, Dan. I appreciate it.
All right.
Good fish.
Think it's a blue, Marty?
What?
Think it's a blue?
I have no idea. I don't think it's a sail. Does it feel like a big fish?
Yeah, I saw it jump once. He's up there on the surface. See color. He's swimming toward the boat. We're not even sure he knows he's hooked yet. I think he'll jump for us a couple times here. There he goes. Come on, jump. Doesn't want to jump. Another nice sailfish. Get the hook. If he's in good shape here, let's see if we can bring him up. Here's the dike sleeve. There he goes. There he goes. Woo! This is our skipper, Lito. Turn around here for a second. And Mario Deckhand, thank you very much. Thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, Marty had that out there. This is what the fish bit.
It's a big braid lure, yeah.
Just trolling out there. It kind of looks like a Dorado. Fish came up and ate it. At first I thought it was a blue marlin because we didn't see it, but the fish ate it. Thanks a lot, Marty, for having us out with you.
Certainly, a pleasure.
It's always fun to fish the East Cape, and it's great to come out with friends of yours. You know, every weekend you can find Marty on the radio on 690.
690 on Extra Sport 690 in San Diego and all over Southern California.
Well, I'm Dan Hernandez, hoping you enjoyed this week's episode of Sport Fishing, and I hope you join us again next week when we go looking for more of the best in sport fishing. This is fun.
Yeah.